can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
To the air on second down. The throw to the outside is complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
Third down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. Using his legs, it's Wilkins. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on...
Makes the grab on the big throw. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Unleashes it on the run. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got him downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Fires toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he drops to throw. Quick strike complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to pass. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run play action. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires deep toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, you've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wide receiver going in motion.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the court.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense getting set for 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Chen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Chen. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. You run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Oh, it's tipped near the goal line.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now after the misfire, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. They're going to run it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes.
Right, he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit.
Number 12 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Picks up 7. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Snap it to the back. Slithers into space. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Inside the 30. Turning it on. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And a 1st down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown USC! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
28, West Virginia, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on the own side of the field if we're going to go for it on fourth down. I think they probably understood. Listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. It's complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Pressure coming.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tatum. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
West Virginia.
The Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense showing blitz here. Makes the grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Patriots knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Miami is just wearing one right now. That defense looks like me when I go to South Beach. Out of shape and badly burned. Hey, who's writing this stuff? They're trailing by 24 to Florida State. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game.
Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He lets one fly deep and incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds a tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and down.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Trojans. And the pummeling has started. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
USC 35, West Virginia 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. first down. He's taking a deep shot. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one has gone.